Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to Stardew Valley. We are finishing up fall of year 1 this time. The copper hoe is ready, and tomorrow the Spirits Eve festival takes place at night. It's like a Halloween-y type thing. And this is once again post-commentary, because it was part of that little bit I just was playing without talking to try to cheer up or something 2 episodes ago. Yeah, we're just gonna do some watering, and eventually I realized that that sweet gemberry is harvestable right now. So that is one of basically like 3 or 4 objectives we have this video. Grapes and eggplant too. They're not the objectives that I had in mind. We also got fairy rose honey, and I make a very wise decision with that lone fairy rose, because fall is ending, so it's like, when do you pluck it? Do you chance leaving it in the ground in case there's a storm or something? I don't even know if they can get destroyed, but I would imagine so. But we have 2 beehives going. So my thought process was, let's leave it in the ground as long as possible, in hopes that we get at least 1 more fairy rose honey and capitalize on that maximum potential income. Those cows are ridiculous. They must just love being outside making all that noise. But yeah, I held on to a couple eggplant for eggplant parmesan. Lots of iridium bars. We could actually upgrade something if we wanted to, but I do not. Look at all that gold, too. And speaking of, we just learned the Mega Bomb recipe, and look at it. Gold ore, solar essence, and void essence. No coal required. And I mean, while solar and void essences are good and they're needed for something later, I don't know, I just feel like this is less wasteful than anything that requires coal, because you need that to smelt things. So yeah, I just made 10. But I do not believe this video we are going to the Skull Cavern. We're not doing the mining, it's back to town stuff, which is actually good because there's been a lot of that the last couple episodes. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh yeah, copper. Well, with those numbers, yeah, why wouldn't you fuse some more? You never know when you need copper. You need it for tappers. I think we don't need to upgrade anything else. The scythe, I was just reading, has a only 1 upgrade, and it's something you gotta find. You can't actually upgrade it. There's just a reminder about the festival. Tomorrow at nighttime. This music really does have a solemn vibe to it. So yeah, I took care of the animals, got some oak resin off of the tree to the left, and finally realized that that thing was harvestable, so here we are in the secret woods. The traveling cart didn't have anything of use, so I didn't even bother. But once you have the sweet gemberry, if you're lucky enough to get it, nothing happens to the plant the whole fall season. You come over here for a star drop. So I'm glad that worked out. Plus, it's just nice being on this screen. Good mushroom. So you just feed it to the statue, but that's not all. It looks like a cutscene, but then the thing was attacking me. And you gotta talk to it again after to get it. So what is that, 2, 3 that we have now? I don't remember. There's only 7 total in the game. I don't think they added any with the 1.5 or anything. Maybe they did. Who knows? But with displeased spirits, we gotta go pick up our hoe, and I have the geodes on me. I did some gifting, like the purple mushroom that I just had 2 seconds ago, before that cut. I gave that to the wizard. But yeah, look at all these geodes, man. 15 omni geodes and iridium. But I believe through all of this mess, aside from coal and ore, that's always useful, I think artifact-wise, there's only 1 thing that I obtain here that I actually didn't already turn into the museum. But it's just money. Obsidian, of course, what's-his-face likes, Sebastian. And if you get one of those lemon stone things, the dwarf likes that. There was something else, too. tiger's eye. Sam likes tiger's eye. Yeah, it's that poop pile. Whatever the heck that was, that's the new thing. Oh, look at all that iridium. See, the Omni Geodes are sometimes good for that. That's another bar. I forget how many were left in the chest. But more importantly, we got the hoe back. We could do the pickaxe, but not yet. What I did was the steel hoe because winter is coming, and the hoe is your best friend, like I was saying. I don't remember how many episodes ago that was now. So yeah, from one upgrade straight to the other, because we don't really need it. We're not buying anything. We're just waiting for fall to end. It's like you miss out on a couple wormy spots, but who really cares? No rewards for it either, and that's really all this day was, just going around gifting people. Everybody's really liking me at this point. Like 5 stars or hearts, rather. How do I keep saying stars? Yeah, there's a lot of villagers that are 5 hearts or more. So yeah, just, you know, it's a day you gotta play, make some money while you can, and that's really all there is to say about it. But day 27, time for the Spirits Eve Festival. That's the highlight of this day, but I believe this is the day that I invest in the big barn now. Oh yeah, and this happens. Maybe that's not today. Maybe that's tomorrow. The Golden Shovel Award. But yeah, he's giving you the rusty key to the sewers finally because we donated enough things. That turd pile was enough to push him over, I guess. Look at those pumpkins. It's a shame we never got a giant pumpkin. Planting in 3x3 plots like that. Oh yeah, the fish taco recipe from Linus. So if we had mayonnaise and red cabbage and all this crap, we could start giving them to Caroline all the time. But that's, like, you don't even get the red cabbage till year 2. But yeah, it's too bad. Maybe we will get a giant crop at some point. It's a very small % chance with pumpkins, melons, and cauliflower. They're the only ones. But I mean, it's still good. We got 9 gold star pumpkins. And I really hope that I already put them in the quality crops bundle because I honestly can't remember if I did. And I do know that I'm about to sell everything except for the junk quality pumpkins. I think I keep them in the fridge because pumpkin pie is something you can make in this game. And if it's not tasty. And here was the thinking, is like, what do we do? Aim from a distance and spray it. And it does pay off. We got one more day in hopes of fairy rose honey, and it does happen. Sorry to spoil it, but... You know that other file I was saying that I started up and played ridiculously in one sitting? I got the 5 quality parsnips in that file, and then also corn, I think. But I haven't reached fall yet to do the pumpkins or the melon. I don't even think I got a melon harvest yet or something. But anyway, yeah, I don't remember what happened before this. I think a lot of fishing. I was trying to catch a lava eel again or something. But you use the rusty key to come in here. In the Statue of Uncertainty, you can change your professions. Like if you don't like what you picked for level 5. I almost pressed yes by accident. I was like really tapping the button fast. And this is Krobus. I don't know what the heck he's supposed to be. Yoba is like this game's god. So some of these characters are all Yoba obsessed. He's got a star drop, and I thought about it, but I was like, no, the money's too important, because I was thinking about the barn, and that's his best thing, the return scepter. But that's like an end game reward, basically, which is kind of dumb in a way. I guess it's good, but it's like one of those things that you wish you could have earlier than that. But fishing in here, you get some really good stuff. Point being, this one, you could tell it's a very special fish because of the weird bump on its forehead. I was very scared of losing it, but I do catch it. I think attached to my rod right now is a curiosity lure that I got in the Skull Cavern last time. I don't think I showed it, really, because I cut out the sorting of the inventory when I got back. But there you go, mutant carp. It's one of the legendary fish. There's only a handful of legendary fish in the game. I put it away in a treasure chest here because I really didn't know how special it is or what you could do with it. But I think when I looked at the wiki thing, it's just, it sells for really good. But I think if you add it as an ingredient to the luau festival that happens in the summer, it beefs up the stew to the best quality. And therefore your reward there is like 120 friendship points or something with every villager in attendance. But I don't know, by year 2, everybody's gonna be liking me already anyway, so I was like, do we really need those friendship points? Probably best to just sell it. I have to think on it some more. But otherwise, yeah, it was just fishing here, because it's a good spot for both algae types, and those broths. The algae soup and the pale broth. They're not bad recipes. Just for like a quick health recovery and energy boost. I guess there's just something more exciting about the more complicated recipes. Ah yes, the skeletal tail. I do turn that in, but I don't think I left that part in the video. I didn't get a reward for it, but I do turn it into the museum because it is new. I think if you get all the skeleton parts, you get some kind of decoration related to skeletons. I don't know. It's weird. Do you guys eat those Tyson chicken patties? I don't know, some of you might not even have the Tyson brand. They're like frozen chicken patties. And you get a bunch of them in a bag for like the same price you would getting one McDonald's meal with only one chicken sandwich. But they're terrible. And every time I make it, I smother it in ketchup and I like chug a whole thing to drink. Yeah, I don't know what that does still. I'd have to look that up. But that ladder I tried to go up, that exits you back to the town. But the festival's being set up, so we had to come back out this way. Which is fine. So, 10 p.m. it starts. So just do a little bit of foraging and stuff. With the hopes of turning that soggy newspaper in my inventory right now into cloth. But I don't think it happens. But yeah, those Tyson chicken patties. I smother it in ketchup, and I have to have like a full drink with it. It's like every bite is like, oh god. Like it's good, but then at the same time it's not good. And it's one of those things that after you eat it, in addition to needing a full drink to wash it down, you also really desperately want to brush your teeth. So that's what I just did. I had one of those things, chugged something to drink, brushed my teeth, and then took a shower. Like the whole thing just made me like need to clean myself immediately. Yet they claim it's quality chicken. Nah, I don't know. I don't even know why I continue to eat them. It's just every now and then. You don't know what to do and you don't want to bother with much. So you just plop it in. Yeah, I was debating selling it now, it looks like, but just to be sure I didn't make a really dumb decision. I just threw it in a chest. I think this one. And there it goes! Wow! Oh, okay, we're dumb. Ah, yes. The staring at the chest menu is not sure what the heck you're doing. That's the problem. I saw some people, they put all their chests, like, right there where my red one is, on the right-hand side. That's something I gotta think about doing, is reorganizing the farm a little bit. I mean, winter's gonna give me plenty of time to think about that. Oh, yes, here we go. Doing the broth and the soup. It's always good. You don't need algae for anything else, I don't believe. And now it is time. This festival's alright, but once again, it's probably on year 2. It's like, okay. Saw it once, good enough. Harvest Moon 64 was kind of like that, though. The Egg Festival in that game was a lot of fun all the time. I didn't find this one's Egg Festival as fun. I don't know what it is. Cool music here, too. So you get a rare crow. I think I do buy it. Jack-o'-lanterns. You can craft them yourself with torches. Oh, it says right there, a torch and a pumpkin. But that's a waste of pumpkins. Reminds me of the foghorn leghorn thing. What was that little chicken that was always harassing him? He's trying to fling pumpkins out of a catapult to hit him in the head. I don't know, something about a pumpkin, whatever. So I bought the rare crow, debated the jack-o'-lantern, didn't. Man, remember as a teenager and stuff, going to fairs like this? Just amusement parks. I miss the whole teenage life in a way. Just being young and trying things out for the first time. You had that excitement to stuff that now it's just like, eh, well, whatever. Like now, I guess it's time to be the parents. It's like you could still do this stuff, but you're not really the one having fun anymore. You're just living vicariously through somebody younger. Because that's the thing, right? Like this stuff, it's fun as a kid, going pumpkin picking and haunted house stuff. But then as a teenager, you kind of start to just mess around. And that's fun. Yeah, these people are all terrible at solving this maze. But it's a neat thing. Reminds me of Mad Monster Mansion from Banjo-Kazooie. I don't think anything can hurt you here, it's just decoration. That's only decoration. She's huffing cauldron stuff. I've been to a hookah lounge before, but I've never actually... Well, not at a lounge I haven't used... No, I don't think I ever in my life I've used a hookah. But yeah, there's a chest over there. You can barely see it in the shadows. Yeah, I mean, it's like all flat. Everybody's claiming to be scared, but... It is not a dead end, because this sign is saying, huh? And you can just walk through where the line is. Not the Linus. But speaking of, look who's up there. I don't know how to get to them, or if you even can. But that's how you get to this. And you get the golden pumpkin, which has absolutely no purpose, to the best of my understanding, other than to sell for 2,500 gold. I mean, it's something. Might as well do it. This whole thing, sneaking through the mountain without being able to see your character, that's another thing, Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. There were so many puzzles in that game that had cave systems like that. You had to just feel your way around, blind. Yeah, but has no other purpose. It even tells you right there in the description. And well, isn't that something? So dumb. Nah, it's alright. Golden pumpkin. Kinda makes you hungry. I guess it would be more of a candy than anything else. Ew. Remember those little wax things? What the heck? Candy corn. Yeah, I used to love it as a kid. Now, they make the pumpkin ones too. Can't stand it now. I was just making sure I talked to everybody here, I believe. Marnie? We already did talk to her, but I thought I didn't. She just has 2 lines of dialogue, I guess. Or maybe it's infinite. Whatever. That's that. We got a rare crow, we got a pumpkin. When I was your age, I ain't never tied down no pumpkins. That's what he says. Kids these days don't know how to tie down their pumpkin. Wait a minute. When I was a kid, I never tied down no pumpkin, and then he gets smacked in the face by Yeah. So the driftwood, I started to realize I have wine all the time. Why do I need driftwood? It just turns into normal wood at a very slow pace. I think I fused gold. Yeah. Because why wouldn't you? I'll tell you why, because maybe you can make mega bombs out of the gold. But then again, you could sell the gold bars and make some really quick cash. What am I doing? Why is he going back outside? What is he doing? Oh, he's closing because it's going to rain, see? He knew what he was doing. I don't know what he's doing. And that's it. I remember being happy in this moment that we don't have to worry about the stupid outdoor grass anymore. That I so dumbly wasted all of my fiber on, which might come back to bite me still, I don't know. Debating that fairy rose, but I decided, what's it going to hurt leaving it in the ground? And we got one more day to do. So now we buy the big barn. Oh yeah, this happened too, level 10 farming. This is a very tough choice. Because you know that I really like those kegs. And 40% more for all of those? Like, you're talking some things could give you 600 more gold than they normally do, or something crazy like that. But I went with agricultural... How do you say that? Agriculturist. There you go. Because that's pretty good, too. You could maybe squeeze in an extra harvest. But you can see it took me 900 years to make the decision, because he's dumb! Picket! Stupid! I don't know what he's doing. He doesn't know. He's so dumb. He's still thinking. I don't even know what to tell you. All right, there you go. Yeah, it's like driving around the parking lot again. All the spots are open, dear, but I don't know which one to pick. 2,500 for the pumpkin. But look at those pumpkins. I ain't never tied down no pumpkin. It's good stuff. 11,000. What a day. You're losing your mind. Stupid John Panette line. Cracks me up. I miss that guy. Wish he was still around telling jokes. Our steel hoe is ready. Use a hoe. Artichoke tip. That's a big thing anymore, isn't it? We got wine. I got livestock. Wild plum wine. I make a very stupid decision here, I think. I gotta look this up on the Wikipedia thing. It's not Wikipedia. It's Stardew Wiki. So stupid. But yeah, of course you would put cranberries in, because why? Think about cranberry wine. Taste it. See? Don't you want it? Yeah, you do. But of the 2 wines, which one sells for more? I think it might actually be wild plum, but I'm not sure. That's the thing I want to look up. So I'm kind of mad at myself for selling the blueberry and saving the wild plum, but then again, it doesn't really matter, does it? And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe wild plum is the worst selling thing. But there you go. See, look at fairy rose honey. We got one more. And now we can pluck the final one and give it to the little girl, Jasmine. Which I might do and not show in this video. I don't remember. Every time I play this game and think about these cranberries, I really want some kind of alcoholic beverage. I don't know what it is. And I keep forgetting to go out and buy something. It's so dumb. It's just that crispness and the bubbles, the fizz, the fizzy crisp. There you go. I think I hold on to maybe 10 of them. Because why not? Speaking of fizzy crisp. That sounds like a potato chip. That's not good. I have to come up with a better terminology for it. That's quite a fridge. Is it yours? Could be. So now we clean up the farm, in which case is get rid of the sprinklers because we're not going to need them for a whole season. And now the objective is iridium sprinklers. And perhaps not even needing the quality ones anymore. But for now, I put them in the farming seeds chest. This is also like doubled as the important stuff for later chest. We already have 3 iridium sprinklers. And here we go, that was a cut. Big barn time. Oh, it's a big barn. Indeed, it unlocks goats. And we need that goat milk. Plus, there's 2 characters that really love goat cheese. One of whom is Leah. The other, I think, is Robin, actually. I don't know what Demetrius is doing. There's an episode of Nintendo Capri Sun's Let's Play where it's entitled Demetrius Sitting on the Toilet. And that's really what that looks like. Oh, this is a serious cutscene now, all of a sudden. So yeah, the first one is the worst possible thing to say. The second one is the best. I don't know. Of all these choices, the only right one to pick is this one to me. Which, yeah, that happens too. I would have the exact same response. I've never had to get my stomach pumped because of alcohol. But I know people who have in college. Yeah, it's the weird thing. They always tell you the only thing you could do is look ahead. You can't keep looking back because you can't go back. It's weird. But yeah, I think kids really are the best motivating factor for that whole dilemma there. And there was another cutscene, same day. Did he just come out of the bush again? I could ask you the same question, Bob. Enjoying the weather, though, too. That'd be good. There's no tree. I chopped the tree. I guess there is supposed to be a tree there. This weirded me out, too. He just whips out a harp. I wish you could have a harp in your inventory. That'd be kind of neat. I'm sure somebody has covered this song. That's some shallow looking water, if you could see a whole log in there. That's pretty neat. But yeah, that's just proof that people are climbing up in the heart department. But we were here, the whole purpose. I guess there was a cut. I don't remember what happened. Word, said the frog. Super frog. But we're selling our old crap. Because we don't need no crap. Small ring. Already got one. 300 gold for the obsidian edge. And he sells it for like 900 bajillion. This guy's not worth it for like anything, I've come to find. But see, now that we have the galaxy sword, we can buy it and the hammer version. And you can think about it, but it's stupid. So you cut to bed and cut the cheese. I don't know what you do. That farming, dude, those pumpkins combined with the honey and the cranberries. No, wait, we're not even on the pumpkin day. That was the day before. See, in post-commentary, you don't know what happens. You sing songs, and that's that. But winter is next. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.